I'd like to go into university and study psychology.
I want to go to university, probably in America, but I still want to keep my options open over here. I want to check out NYU, Penn State, and Hofstra, which is also in New York.
I'm thinking university or maybe doing an apprenticeship.
I want to go to university. Ideally, my #1 choice would be Warwick, which is #1 in the UK for finance and investment banking. And from there, I'd like to take up the course in University of Economics and Business Studies put together.
We do about 20 different A-level subjects, and we like to provide students with the opportunity to develop lots of skills whilst they're doing those A-levels. And we have a very wide breadth of A-levels, lots of science A-levels, social science A-levels, humanities, business studies, economics, law. We try and kind of like fill the gap where students are in a position where their schools don't offer those specific A-levels, and we actually do.
Biology's really good. They've got a really good department down here, better than my old school was. The labs are really nice. I know they're big. I mean, there's never any space issues. I don't think there's always enough staff.
If you're a student that wants teachers to care as much as you care, this is really the place to be. I mean, Barnet and Southgate College has a great reputation, and I was wondering whether they were going to live up to that reputation, but they definitely have.
My teachers really encourage me to just do the best, and if I don't understand something, they'll go over it like as many times as I need. We do past papers, we do everything, so when it comes to help, they're really good at that.
There's a fantastic collaborative atmosphere with the A-level students. They often help each other when it comes to assignments and essay writing, exam practice. They're very supportive of each other, and will often do some peer assessment, peer work, and happily and collaboratively work with each other.
They're very supportive. They're always there for you to help you with anything, with your work.
Within each A-level course, the tutors are there to actually support the students. They can see them on a one-to-one basis. We do comprehensive assessments and monitoring of student progress to ensure they're actually achieving what are called their target minimum grades, and actually in most cases exceeding them, to make sure that they are successful students and progress on to whether it's work or higher education.
I'm planning on going to uni. I've been accepted to 4 of my 5. I think they set us up really well for it. The whole UCAS application, they really were helpful with. I think they do really help you get to uni, and they do show you what is you're likely to get. You know, what's a realistic approach. I think that's really nice.
They lead you all the way throughout the UCAS like preparations and like the whole process of it. So Barnet and Southgate College definitely puts the effort in.
We have extremely experienced members of staff that have specialised in subjects such as film studies, and teachers in those subjects are often moderators for the exam boards, so they've got a real insight into how to get the grades that the students so desire. And we have got many specialists teaching those subjects who've often worked in that area. So for example, our law teacher has in the past been a practicing solicitor, our economics teacher has worked in the industry, etc.
I teach A-level law. With like most A-levels, it's a 2-year course. It's very vocational, it's a very practical type subject. The government has just introduced apprenticeships in law. They are going to be published by the government later on this year, and students can apply to it. And they've got the top solicitors firms will actually be offering these apprenticeships, so there is a vocational aspect to this very academic subject.
I'd like to go on to do a master's, or maybe even go to law school, and hopefully find myself in a good law firm, or maybe even continuing on with psychology and see where that leads me.
Yeah, I'm looking to go into a career going down the route of investment banking, or something that revolves around the finance sector.
For my work experience, I think I want to go and work into the BBC for about a week or 2 for Barnet Southgate.
Considering I want to go into the film industry, I think that obviously doing film studies will help with that. And it just makes you realise like what kind of things it can prepare you for with all the subjects that I'm doing. So it gives you a background to everything which will come in the future.
It's actually quite satisfying to see students when they first arrive and the skills that they have and how they build up on those skills and actually become confident, very vocal students in terms of explaining the law, their understanding of it, and to actually watch that progress is quite satisfying. And in particular, when I still keep in contact with students who've actually finished not only their A-levels but their degree, but now practicing as solicitors or barristers, it's a real achievement to see how they've actually progressed.
It's a really good place to be if you've come from somewhere where you weren't too sure where you were going or what to do. It really helped with that, and then helping you build in confidence and finding a path that you feel suitable to go down.
Everyone's very comfortable with each other. It's not an angry environment. It's nowhere to feel uncomfortable. There's always someone to hang out with, someone who'll, want to talk to you. Everyone in the class, like individual class, it's a very intimate atmosphere, and everyone gets along really well. So it's a very welcoming place at Barnet and Southgate.
It's just been quite nice. It's been really comfortable. Like, I acclimatised really quickly, and like after a week of coming here, it felt like I'd been, I just really knew the place. I knew everyone here.
Yeah, I would say it's a great choice. It's not just a place where you can come to study and do well in your A-levels. You can also come here and enjoy your social life as well. So it's best of both worlds, ideally.
I find that our students are extremely self-motivated, hard-working, they're funny, they're clever, they keep me on my toes and keep me young.